Africa is the second largest and second most populous continent in the world after Asia. It has 54 recognized sovereign states and is incredibly diverse in terms of cultures, languages, geography, and ecosystems. Here are some key aspects of Africa. Number 1. Geography. Africa spans both the northern and southern hemispheres, covering a wide range of climates, from deserts, like the Sahara, to savannas and tropical rainforests, like the Congo Basin. Major rivers: Nile, the longest river in the world, Congo, and Niger. Notable features: Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa, the Great Rift Valley, the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert, and Victoria Falls. Number 2. Cultural diversity. Africa is home to over 1.4 billion people who speak more than 2,000 languages. These languages fall into several major language families, including Afro-Asiatic, Nilo-Saharan, Niger-Congo, and Khoisan. The continent's rich cultural heritage includes traditional music, dance, art, storytelling, and festivals. Number 3. Historical significance. Africa is considered the cradle of humankind, as the earliest evidence of human ancestors, such as Australopithecus, was found in eastern and southern Africa. Ancient civilizations such as Egypt, the Kingdom of Kush, Carthage, and Great Zimbabwe had significant influence on global history. Africa experienced colonization from European powers in the 19th and 20th centuries, which deeply affected its political boundaries and cultures. Most countries gained independence in the mid-20th century. Number 4. Economy. Africa has abundant natural resources, including oil, minerals, gold, diamonds, cobalt, and agricultural products. Some of the largest economies in Africa are Nigeria, South Africa, Egypt, and Kenya. The African Continental Free Trade Area (AfCFTA) was launched in 2021 to promote trade and economic integration. Challenges such as poverty, political instability, and infrastructure gaps exist, though there is also rapid growth in sectors like renewable energy and finance. Number 5. Wildlife and conservation. Africa is known for its incredible biodiversity and wildlife, including the Big Five: lions, leopards, elephants, rhinos, and buffalo. National parks and reserves such as the Serengeti, Kruger National Park, and Masai Mara are famous for wildlife conservation efforts and safaris. Conservation challenges include habitat loss, poaching, and climate change, but there are also extensive efforts to protect endangered species and ecosystems. Africa has several major countries that stand out due to their economic, political, or cultural influence. Here are some of the most significant ones. Number 1. Nigeria. Population: 220 million, the most populous country in Africa. Economy: largest economy in Africa, largely driven by oil exports. It also has a growing tech sector and is the center of Nollywood, one of the world's largest film industries. Influence: Nigeria plays a key role in West African politics and economics, and is a leading member of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. Number 2. South Africa. Population: 60 million. Economy: Africa's second largest economy, highly diversified with strong sectors in mining, manufacturing, and finance. South Africa is the world's largest producer of platinum and a major exporter of gold and diamonds. Influence: South Africa is a major player in African diplomacy and a member of BRICS: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and the African Union. It has a strong industrial base and is home to some of the continent's largest companies. Number 3. Egypt. Population: 100 million. Economy: the economy is driven by a mix of tourism, agriculture, and a growing industrial base, with the Suez Canal being a key source of revenue. Influence: Egypt is a leading political and cultural hub in North Africa and the Arab world. It plays a strategic role in Middle Eastern and African politics and is a leader in the Arab League and African Union. Number 4. Kenya. Population: 55 million. Economy: Kenya has the largest economy in East Africa, with agriculture, especially tea and coffee, tourism, and a growing tech sector centered in Nairobi, often referred to as Silicon Savannah. Influence: Kenya is a regional leader in East Africa, playing a critical role in peacekeeping and regional diplomacy. It is also a major financial and transportation hub in the region. Number 5. Ethiopia. 126 million. Economy: one of the fastest-growing economies in Africa over the last decade, with growth in infrastructure, agriculture, and manufacturing. Ethiopia is also the continent's leading coffee producer. Influence. Ethiopia is home to the headquarters of the African Union in Addis Ababa and plays a key role in East African geopolitics, especially in issues related to peace and security. Number 6. Ghana. Population 33 million. Economy. Known for its gold, cocoa, and oil exports, Ghana has a rapidly growing economy. It has been praised for political stability and sound governance. Influence. Ghana is seen as a model of democracy in West Africa and has considerable influence in ECOWAS. Number 7. Morocco. Population 37 million. Economy. Morocco has a diverse economy based on tourism, mining, phosphates, agriculture, and growing manufacturing and renewable energy sectors. Influence. Morocco has considerable influence in North Africa and is a key player in trade between Europe, Africa, and the Arab world. Its strategic location makes it a bridge between Africa and Europe. Number 8. Angola. Population 35 million. Economy. Angola is a major oil producer and has a significant mining industry, especially diamonds. Despite economic challenges, it remains one of the wealthier nations in Central Africa. Influence. Angola is a key player in the Southern African Development Community (DC) and has significant regional influence due to its oil wealth. Number 9. Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire. Population 28 million. Economy. The largest economy in French-speaking West Africa, driven by agriculture, especially cocoa and coffee, mining, and petroleum. Influence. Ivory Coast plays a central role in West African trade and politics, being one of the largest contributors to the West African Economic and Monetary Union, EMOA. These countries are considered regional powers and are significant for their influence in African diplomacy, trade, culture, and peacekeeping. Each plays a role in shaping the broader African political and economic landscape. All right, that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.